Hannah Grant was 6 years old when a distracted driver ran a red light and changed her life forever.
I stopped at a red light at tree line. Third car back from the traffic light. Light turns green. First cars go through as my wife is following them through. Lady coming the other way, they suspect on a phone. Never hit her brakes. Broadside of the car at 50 miles an hour. Knocked Hannah unconscious. Knocked Shannon out, but she regained consciousness at the scene. Hannah's lungs collapsed. They took her to the hospital, and that's what happened. She has a brain injury. So we stayed in ICU for 27 days, waiting for her to wake up and go home. And that didn't happen. So we bring her home, we lay her down, and we look at each other and say, what do we do now? The lady that ran into us, caused the accident, had very minimal insurance. Full coverage, which is enough to buy her a new truck, but wasn't enough to pay for our car. And it covered $10,000 worth of our medical bills. Well, the helicopter ride up there was more than that.
As a result of her injuries that day, Hannah can no longer walk, eat, or speak for herself. But despite the almost insurmountable hurdles she faced, her family was determined to do everything they could to give her as happy a life as possible.
We sat there and this very, very nice doctor said to us, and I'll never forget the day, you know, my husband's a doctor and I'm a doctor. We're very successful. We could not afford the bills that are coming your way. You need some help.
Nobody deserves to suffer because of someone else's negligence. And despite Hannah's remarkable bravery and the unwavering love and support from her family, every day of her life presents a new set of challenges, like a near-fatal episode before her parents' 20th wedding anniversary that kept Hannah in the hospital for 6 weeks.
Didn't know she was going to make it out. We really didn't think she was going to. And she is a fighter. So we celebrated our anniversary downstairs in the cafeteria, I guess, having hospital food for our 20th anniversary. Not quite what we had in mind, but our family was there. Our oldest daughter came, she brought one of her friends. Hannah was upstairs, Melissa was with her. And you just look at it and say, life is so precious, and if this kid's gonna fight this hard, we're gonna fight hard with her.
Almost 10 years after the accident, Hannah is now a teenager, and she needs our support more than ever.
They sit you down and have that conversation like, Mr. and Mrs. Grant, we're sending her home on this type of seizure medications. You're not used to it and it's very costly. Okay, well, whatever it is, we're gonna take care of it. Okay, it's an extra $2,800 a month. On top of the $9,000 a month we're paying now, throw it in, let's go.
The costs may seem overwhelming, but they're a price that Scott and Lynn gladly pay every day for their daughter. You can help.
Every year we run a golf tournament for the family, and 100% of the proceeds go to the Grant family for the care of Hannah. And it's not just a golf tournament. After the golf tournament, everybody gets lunch, and then we have a live auction right at the golf course. And we auction all this. And we've got a Segway and motorcycles, and people donate all kinds of things, and we've been very fortunate. And like I said, it went from our first year, I think we raised $21,000, and last year we raised $30,000. And our target goal this year is $35,000. We want to keep increasing what we can give to Hannah. Anything we can do to help her, we're going to do.
The Help for Hannah Golf Tournament is an annual event, with all proceeds going towards providing Hannah with the best possible care, including ongoing rehabilitation and the latest communications tools to allow Hannah to live a more complete life.
This year's tournament will take place September 25th at Westminster Golf Club, starting at 8:30 a.m. with a shotgun start. I promise you will not have a bad day.
Even if you're not a golfer or you can't make the tournament, there are still ways you can help. Visit Hannah's website at helpforhannahgolf.com to see how. And remember, that's Fore with an E.
The golf tournaments and car washes and stuff that we have not asked for or done that has helped us along the way get equipment that Hannah needs. She has a speech box that she uses called a Toby. She has exercisers out there. We now have nursing that they raise the money to pay for on a yearly basis.
One tragic day, Hannah Grant was robbed of her right to an independent life by the thoughtlessness of a stranger. She can never get that back. But with your help, we can give Hannah and her family more than just financial support. We can give them some real hope that Hannah can continue to live as full a life as possible. Sign up for the tournament or see the other ways you can help at helpforhannahgolf.com. And for Hannah's sake, never, ever drive distracted.